Hi, this is Dave Griffin. Today we're going to discuss the Ambush at Cestus 3 mission. This is a classic from the original show. It came with the Gorn, the Gorn Raider, and it reenacts the Arena episode. The forces are 45 points on each side. Gorn, in other words, independent, versus Federation. The Gorn can have one and only one Gorn Raider entering on the southern standard entrance area for the map. The Federation has one Federation ship with exactly 2 crew upgrades on the top of the planet, which is 4 inches from the southern end of the map. So you have the southern end of the map, you have the planet right at the edge of that, and then you have the Federation ship right on top of the planet, probably going right or left. Now, depending on who's got the highest captain skill, the Federation ship might have to place before the Gorn. If they do, the Gorn can come up behind them, which is a pretty good strategy for them. Special rules: the Federation captain and both its crew upgrades start out on the planet on an away team. So place 3 mission tokens on the planet to denote that, and if you've got away team markers, put those on the Federation captain and the crew upgrades. Now there's a formula here, basically 1 plus the number of tokens the Federation ship tries to beam off for attack dice, and 4 minus the number of tokens for defense die. And what that means is if the Federation uses its new special action, for which it does not have to drop its shields, it nearly states how many of the crew it's trying to beam up from the planet. Then you go through the formula, the attacker rolls the number of attack dice he can, and the defender rolls the number of defense die. Both of those are unmodified, and any number of attacks over defenses prevent that many of the crew from being beamed aboard the Federation ship. So the Gorn can slow down the beam outs, but not a lot. So it is possible to get all your crew off on 1 turn if you're lucky and your opponent isn't. But on average, it takes about 2 turns to do. Now the objectives are where this gets complicated. For the Federation player, they need to destroy the Gorn ship, but only after they have their crew back. They can't destroy the ship beforehand, or it doesn't say what happens, but I'm guessing it's a draw since neither side attained their victory objectives. For the Gorn, it has 2 options. It can either destroy the Federation ship before the Federation ship has its crew upgrades, or it can escape off the north end of the map. Of course, there's an additional option there that's sort of implicit. If the Gorn ship destroys the Federation ship after it gets its crew upgrade, it could then turn toward the north end of the map and escape, even though there was nothing to escape from. So the Gorn have lots of ways to win this, and the Federation really has only one. Now, one note here, the Quantum Slipstream upgrade, which is an independent upgrade, is actually an auto win for the Gorn. If you think about it, it would allow them to take a couple of shots at the Federation. If they lose, they could Quantum Slipstream right to the north edge of the map and leave. So even though the scenario does not say this, I would suggest that this upgrade be disallowed. So as the Federation player, you want to survive what will probably be a couple of shots from the Gorn initially while you're beaming your people off. If the Gorn has captain skill on you, you probably are not even going to get a chance to fire back. But at the end of those 2 turns, you probably should try to be turned to face north, which probably means extra movement. Admiral Forrest or the Indy Fed fleet captain or both. Now there's a wide variety of ways the Gorn can play this mission. They can either try and destroy the Federation ship, in which case the Federation ship needs a better defense, or they can be just trying to escape, in which case they'll have movement upgrades. They'll take a couple of shots at the Feds, and then they'll hightail it for the north end of the map. So the Federation has to be ready for all of those possibilities. For the Feds, the Type 8 phaser arrays are good if they have a ship that will take it, like the Constitution or the Constitution refit. Spock and Voltaine are a good combination if the Gorn have the monotanium armor, which is in their faction, because you can't do target locks in that case. And card maneuver is a possibility for trying to catch up if they head for the north end of the map. For the Gorn, improved deflector screens is a great thing to take for them, and Seslak wouldn't be a bad captain, except that it really would be nice to have the captain skill on the Fed, so Carr might be a better choice. And Dalby gives you some auto repair if you need it. But I think captain skill is very important here. Well, this upgrade, this mission has a lot of possibilities, a lot of way to win. So have some fun with this and take some time on your build. I would rate this probably 3.5 stars. I think it loses a little bit for the fact that it's so easy to win or lose this thing quickly. It's not the sort of mission that tends to last an ordinary amount of time. If one player plays it right and the other player doesn't, the mission can end very quickly. Good luck with this.